Don't do this at home.
Today guys, we are smoking the CAO Nicaragua. This is a pretty new one. They just released this year at the IPCPR, and it's one of a number of really exciting releases that came out of that show. I've got some reviews coming up that are also from that, so stay tuned. And here we go. Hopefully you find this as hilarious as I do, but the wrapper on the CAO Nicaragua is Honduran, from the Jamastran Valley, in fact. The binder, also Honduran, from the same valley. And finally, when you get to the fillers, they are in fact Nicaraguan, hailing from Condega, Esteli, and Jalapa. This particular stick is a 6x50, but it feels like it might just be a touch thicker than that. The appearance is pretty decent. Got a fairly silky but rather toothy wrapper. A couple of small imperfections if I'm being really critical. Double cap at the top, and an eccentric and slightly tribal band. Touch of ammonia off the wrapper, slightly barnyard. Alright, let's get a cut. It's got a fairly even pack overall, but it's very tight at the head. The draw is also a little on the tight side. As far as the draw is concerned, not quite as strong as I expected from the aroma. Touch of pepper on the tongue, and just kind of a, I don't know, it's kind of just a tobacco flavor for that draw. Nothing too crazy there. Okay, let's get lit. Alright guys, decent start. Before I get into the cigar, I'm kind of curious. I was noticing I got the flame on this lighter turned way up, and I kind of like it that way because then I can kind of keep the cigar, you know, a little further away from it and just kind of just toast it. How do you guys keep your lighters? Do you like the flame kind of short where it conserves butane, or do you like them nice and long like that? I don't know why, it just kind of struck me as kind of odd just how far away from the darn thing I was holding the cigar just now. I don't know, give me your opinion, get it down in the comments section, tell me how you like your lighters. I'm curious. Back to the cigar. The draw is extremely tight, I have to say that. Still a decent amount of smoke output, even though hard to nail down any kind of crazy flavors here. It's medium bodied at first, and the overwhelming thing is black pepper on the tongue. And I can't tell if that's still off the wrapper from that pre-light draw, or if it's just on the finish or what. But there is just a spicy stick so far, and that's kind of all I'm really getting right now. So I'm going to smoke it down a little bit, and then maybe I'll have a little bit better description for you later on when I've had some time to let it sink in. Alright guys, been at it for about 15 minutes now, maybe closer to 20. Burn. Not perfect. Got a little bit of a runner going on there. We'll see if it evens up or not. The draw's loosened up just a little bit. It was very tight at the beginning. We're still medium to medium full on the body. Not a huge amount of smoke output. Pretty average. And that overwhelming spice that was there at the beginning thankfully mellowed out, because honestly it was really overbearing. You couldn't really taste anything else in the cigar. Now, as I'm talking, it's actually evening itself out. It's nice. Anyways, so far right now, it's just kind of it's actually got a really good just plain tobacco flavor, and I'm noticing some roasted almonds. Fairly simple right now. Particularly on the retrohale, you can really taste those almonds. Like it's definitely there throughout the finish. The draw is mostly just kind of a tobacco flavor. Almonds throughout the finish. Retrohale just really sends that almond flavor home. And that's it so far. We'll check it again. I think I'm just past the halfway point on this now. second third has been fantastic. Really opened up the flavor of the cigar in the second third. Lots of those rich roasted almond flavors, along with a good bit of not overly sweet, but definitely a slightly sweet chocolate flavor in there as well. I thought there was something else in there, but still pretty basic, you know, not very complex. And construction-wise, it hasn't been real great, I have to be honest. I had to touch it up twice just because it just will not burn even. Right now, it is burning even, but that's because I just had to relight it. It just completely went out on me. So, construction-wise, not fantastic so far. But again, this is just one stick, one example. You never know. Could be a fluke. But still going strong. I think I'll check in one more time before I set it down. All right, there it is. Okay, first third, very basic. For about the first, let's say 5 to 10 minutes or so, overwhelming black pepper spice, covering your whole tongue, and that's really all you can taste. Medium to full. First third, kind of after that spice kind of goes away, you get a really nice, rich almond, kind of a toasted almond flavor out of it. Pretty good. Second third, the flavor really starts to come alive. You actually start to get a little bit of that rich flavor out of the cigar that really just didn't seem to be there in the first third. The final third finally kind of got a little bit more bold flavor. You get a little bit of that Nicaraguan earthiness that we all love, and just some of the chocolate that was kind of in that second third as well, but really a little bit of spice too. And it's not the kind of black pepper that's just overwhelming that was in the first third. A little more subtle, and it mixes with those other flavors really well. Overall, I'd say it's probably a medium to medium full-bodied cigar. Not a ton of smoke output. I was a little disappointed by that. It's actually a little bit less than I would really like to see, but definitely a lot of good flavor. Probably, I'd say, full-flavored cigar. A hint of strength, not a whole lot really. And yeah, pretty decent stick. I actually really enjoyed it. I will say that construction-wise, it was a little lacking. You know, there was a couple imperfections in the wrapper that I noticed, and then also just the fact that I had to touch it up a couple of times. It just didn't seem to want to burn even, and that one relight right in the middle of the stick just it's kind of annoying, you know. But other than that, you know, and again, those things could all be flukes. You know, it's just one stick. You know, you kind of have to smoke a few of them to kind of get a gauge of, you know, really what kind of thing you're handling. So I think that's just about going to cover everything as far as that cigar is concerned. Again, new stick from CAO just released at the 2018 IPCPR. In addition to their, I don't know, their country line, or you know, they've got the different countries. They got the Italia, the Brasilia, the America, and now they got the Nicaragua. And for whatever reason, they chose a Honduran binder for it and wrapper. But I guess that's not really all that crazy. I mean, the America has Nicaraguan tobacco in it. The Italia, I think, has Honduran. I don't know. The name is in the label, not in the tobacco, I guess. Not really sure what they're shooting for with that. But anyways, a great stick. And I have to mention, of course, that I got mine from Cigar Page, and their free shipping that they have on everything is phenomenal, because I've just been consistently getting my cigars in 3 days from when I order them, which is kind of unheard of. Anywhere else I order cigars from, it just takes forever. So definitely, if you're in the market for some cigars, this one in particular, check out Cigar Page. I got their link in the description below. And this one was pretty reasonably priced. I think I got it on a special, and it was right around the $4 to $4.50 a stick range, which is exceptional for a premium cigar like that. Not really going to find that anywhere else. So there you have it, guys. I'm all done. I'm tired. Happy smoking.